I'm here in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. We've come to this part of New York City to visit Wax Rax, maker of component stands and vinyl LP racks. I'm Howard Kneller, and welcome to The Listening Chair.
Hello, Howard. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Dave? Good
Come
to see
on
you.
in.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Can't wait to show you around. Welcome to Wax Rax.
So it's great to be here. Maybe you can tell us a little about your company.
Absolutely, Howard. Yeah, so my name is Dave Stanavich. I'm the owner of Wax Rax. We manufacture fine furniture for vinyl record collectors. It's a patented line of 5 different designs, and so we have from 1 to 700 LPs. We have furniture that can fit, any collection.
Right, and I understand though your company is a little bit broader than that, and that Wax Rack is just one of the things that you do. So I definitely want to have people get a sense also, if you could, what else you do in addition, but obviously we are very interested in the vinyl.
Well, Wax Rax is a culmination of 2 of my passions: design, fabrication work, and the media itself, the vinyl records. I've been in the custom high-end fabrication field for, 38 years. I started this business, Brooklyn Custom Metal Fabrication, in 2002, and that's the parent company of Wax Rax. I've been working with architects, designers, artists, inventors, and I've never done the same job twice. And I work, with the exception of some plastics, exclusively with metals.
Well, can you give us a quick example of what you would do for an artist or an architect or somebody?
Right. So a lot of hardware, a lot of custom hardware for the home or commercial use, whether it's cabinets or doors. Okay. I make doors themselves. So really a wide range, from precision parts to loose artistic sort of creations.
I bet you can make a great door for a listening room, huh?
I could.
Yeah.
Or perhaps a listening chair.
Great, excellent. So okay, so maybe you can show us around.
Absolutely.
So this is a nice sized shop you have here.
Thanks, Howard. Yeah, it's one of the smaller shops in New York City, but
it's still big though.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Got a fair share of equipment, and we can do a lot here.
Okay.
Whether it's Brooklyn Custom for the custom fabrication or Wax Rax for our own furniture line, we by and large do everything here in-house. But the equipment that we don't own, or the processes that we're not able to perform, like powder coating or anodizing, laser cutting, water jet cutting, etc., we work closely with manufacturing partners right here in the 5 boroughs.
Your stuff is really in a different level. Frankly, my mind has been blown about the high quality stuff that you produce. And I think you told me once that there could be a nuclear war or something. Your stuff will be standing, right?
True.
Okay.
So Wax Rax utilizes steel and aluminum as the primary components. Wax Rax is incredibly sustainable because it's meant to last, be handed down through the generations. Right. My feeling is that's true sustainability, where you have something that could be handed down with the record collection itself. If things are cared for, they can last lifetimes.
Well, actually, I think when we walked in, we just passed one of your creations, so maybe we can just backtrack real quick and take a look at it, so people have some idea of what you do. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here, Dave?
Well, Howard, this is a salesman's model, if you will, or a semblance of one. But this is showing the integrity of my designs and the use of material, the brass hardware, anodized aluminum frame. A number of my pieces of furniture are 100% anodized aluminum, very heavy gauge, 3/16 thick. This is just an example of all the details that would be found in one of our larger casework models, the LPV series, the vertical series. So your freestanding shelving for records. The model that this one's referencing would hold about 550 LPs.
Great for holding records and not warping and things like that. And the quality is just, it's hard to convey, but this is something that's really built to last. So excellent.
This is part of the machining center. We do a lot of our turning and milling here, manual and CNC.
I see you have a CNC machine right behind you.
We manufacture our 45 adapters using this equipment, and aspects of the larger furniture, the Wax Rax furniture, would be made in this area as well, pieces of hardware.
So maybe now what we do, we'll go upstairs and we'll take a look at some of your products.
Yeah, I'd like to show you the furniture in person. The console that you see here is the Wax Rax LPH console. It really lends itself to just sitting down and enjoying your music. The top section is forward facing, so you can flip through. It's like a record store. Underneath, an additional 350 or more records can be put spine facing.
Okay.
So all in all, it'll hold about 550 LPs, depending if there's single albums or gatefold, etc.
And what is this made of?
The main frame, the main component is a TIG welded steel, powder coated steel framework with powder coated and anodized aluminum accents. It's shipped fully assembled. The legs are 1/2 inch thick solid brass, and they're 6 feet. It's very easy to level it out and keep it level. Right. So it's a very stiff, presence and a good base for spinning vinyl. This ensures that the base for the turntable, if it's level, your turntable's level. It's one less thing you have to, worry about when you're setting up your arm. Howard, this is the LPC vinyl record pedestal. Okay. And traditionally records were put in boxes, and boxes are great, but boxes often obscure or hide the view of the LPs, and maybe you're sitting, down on the floor. I decided, let's elevate the records, put them on a pedestal, and in keeping with the media itself, let's present it in a circle. The LPC is more of what we would consider a production model. It retails for $18.50, and it ships flat, where the customer can assemble the components, very easy to assemble. Or if someone really is not interested in doing the assembly themselves, I can ship it fully assembled. We're not relegated just to white and gold. This is a finish that I chose for my own
for your own room.
For my own environment. But we can personalize and customize the look. We've also done a couple customers wanted all records, no stereo equipment. Right. A couple customers wanted stereo equipment on both sides, on the top, records on the bottom. So we're able to really do, we're not importing finished products, we're manufacturing 100% right here, and we can add these, added value of personalization to the work.
Great, and then just really quick, can you just tell everybody what gear you're using to listen these days with?
I've assembled a stereo that is also made in the U.S. I've got good friends of mine, VPI, the Scout turntable, has a Grado cartridge. They're also in Brooklyn. Yep. Macintosh, of course, New York. The speakers are Ohm Acoustics. Right. Those are the Walsh 4000s. Tying everything together are our good friends in Pittsburgh, Finley Audio. Okay. And so all the power cables, interconnect, and speaker cables are all Finley. I see you have some other product samples around. Maybe we could just take a look at one more sample? Sure, let's take a look at the shelving unit. Okay. This is the LPV3, so three levels. It sits on feet that are a little bit higher than the 4-tier. Okay. And this will hold as well, about 550 LPs, depending on if they're single or double albums, etc. The customer would consult with us, and we would have a conversation about how they wanted this to appear, and we can do some customization. This stuff is solid. I've run into you at some of the audio shows over time. Are you going to be at any of the shows that are coming up? Well, I am thinking about doing Expona. Okay. In 2023. We love the Capital Audio Fest. I've done a number of those, as well as New York Audio Show with Robin Wyatt's a friend of mine, and I've been involved with a number of his award-winning rooms. So if someone drops by Robin's room, Rob Wyatt Audio, maybe they might be able to see some of your stuff there? Absolutely. Okay, great. Thanks for having us today. Thank you, Howard.